everybody, we're back. We are headed to go look at different types of travel trailers, slide-in truck campers. We're not 100% sure what we think will work best for us, so we're going to try to figure that out. So come along and let's see what we can decide.
I think what we're going to look at is probably slide-in truck campers and some kind of travel trailer, fifth wheel. I know we're pretty settled on getting a 1-ton pickup truck. Dually or not is still up in the air, so we're going to find out what we need.
The big thing is I'm going to need workspace because I'm going to be working remotely, so I'm going to have that workspace. And whether that needs to be an enclosed area that I can keep the dogs out of, I'm not sure what's going to work for us. So we're going to go explore and see what we can find.
Reflection 312 BHTS. And this is a 4-season, but we expected nothing less.
From Grand Design.
From Grand Design. The Grand Design Reflection bunkhouse, what we liked. The bunk room was a good size. Options to pull out the sofa and the bunk make a good office space that could separate from the rest of the coach would be a great idea for Crystal as she endeavors to get a remote job. We don't know what that's going to look like. Having that privacy can really be helpful. The refrigerator was big enough to store plenty of food, and we liked that. It was almost a residential style fridge. What we didn't like about the coach, the TV was really close to the stovetop, and I don't know about you, but I have never cooked spaghetti any time that I haven't splattered it everywhere. And if it got on that TV, well, I would be in the doghouse, that's for sure. The bedroom didn't have much storage for clothes, but that was remedied easily by storing the clothes in the bunk room. All the utility hookups seemed to be scattered from the front to the back of the coach as well. I didn't like that the electricity plugged into the back The water plugged in all the way in the front, and the sewage was somewhere in the middle. And that was a little confusing too. It seemed like there was two different hookups. Overall, this is a design that we like with the bunk room. We still have to look at other designs with the bunk room, maybe even a mid-bunk. Grand Design has a reputation of being a top quality, but that comes at a price for the reputation. The Grand Design Momentum toy hauler, the bumper pull version of the fifth wheel. What we liked about it, of course, the back porch. But it's not necessarily a deal breaker there if you don't have that, because we wouldn't have that in any other brand or any other design. The extra bunk elevator, that was pretty cool. So we could use that back section as an office, and also if we had friends or family come over and want to stay with us at a destination, we just have to drop that bed down and voila, we have an instant bed. We do like the fifth wheel design a little bit better on that, because it does create a separate living space just for the garage where the office and the extra bunk room would be. What we didn't like about that particular bumper pull model was it didn't feel like there was enough living space for full time. There was only 4 like little bench style couches in there, not much of a kitchen, and the cook space was very small. Not to mention it was minimal storage. I don't even think you could put a quarter of what we would have to put in there with pots and pans and things like that. Overall, we didn't really give this model a fair shake, because at first glance it was something that we really wouldn't have been interested in pursuing. This model was more for a weekend recreation and not full-time living, so we didn't record much about it. And I'm sorry if you wanted to know more about that. We're using these walkthroughs to look at designs, not necessarily to purchase that exact unit, but to get a sense of what would work best for us as we travel. We have a budget and an idea, so we're going from there. If you're new to the channel, we're in the middle of a reboot and hope you will follow along as we rebuild our desire to travel full-time and our process of finding and purchasing both a rig and a tow vehicle, plus getting the doghouse ready to sell, and how we go about preparing to do this for full-time living. Hit that subscribe button if this sounds like something you would be interested in following, and join in the fun with us. Be sure to hit the notification bell as well so you'll get notified if we have a new video come out. If you liked the video, please help us out with that YouTube algorithm and hit that like button. That does wonders for us. We're hoping to bring you all the information we find out and save you the hassle if this is something that you would like to do. Thank you for joining us on this quest, and we hope to hear from you in the comments in the future. Until next time, we are the Wanderlust Chronicles.